And welcome back to the Sportsaholic podcast. Guys, this has been a fun first week of podcasting. I am going to start this block by asking you my weekly trivia question. Are you gentlemen ready?
Go shoot.
Beautiful. All right, guys, so the Patriots are heading to their 11th Super Bowl appearance this week. That is by far the most by any team. It's a two-part question here. I'm asking you guys to first, can you name me the next four teams in line with the most Super Bowl appearances, not wins, but appearances? And then the second part is, can you also name the four current teams that have yet to even see a Super Bowl, who have not even played in one?
I'm going to give you one.
Well, the 49ers, obviously, with Joe Montana.
Well, 49ers would have, you are correct, for that first part of the question, they have 6 Super Bowl appearances. The next 3 all have 8.
Steelers.
Correct.
Cowboys.
Correct.
So that's 3, right? That's 3. Super Bowl appearances. The Rams?
Nope.
Ooh.
Let's see.
Okay.
The Packers.
Incorrect.
Oh.
The Bills.
Nope.
The Broncos. The Broncos.
You got it, in the Broncos. And I say they've more gone, but in loss. I think they're 2-6 in their Super Bowl appearances. I'm sorry, 3-5. And then can you guys? This one you guys should blow through. Can you guys name the 4 current teams that have yet to even play in a Super Bowl? They all suck. These teams.
Jaguars have not. The
Jaguars
Texans haven't.
won. Texans haven't. The Browns and one of my least favorite teams.
The Lions?
Yep, because it's funny that they still have yet to make a Super Bowl appearance to me.
Wow. Yeah, I can't believe that.
Wow. Yeah,
All right,
wow.
guys,
Look at that. We got all of them.
Yeah, you guys. I figured you guys would nail it this week. Good job. Sean Conway, what's flavoring your week this week with that drink of the week, sir?
Most people will be celebrating the Super Bowl by drinking delicious Bud Light or Budweiser, their Anheuser-Busch products. That is the sole advertising alcohol magnate for the Super Bowl. I won't, because I don't drink that shit. Excuse my language. But I do enjoy my craft beers. This week I'm enjoying a Big Muddy Backwoods Monster Imperial Brown Ale. It's brewed down here in Southern Illinois in Murfreesboro. And it comes in about a 22-ounce bottle, and it's got its brand logo is a Sasquatch, the Big Muddy Monster, but it's a brown ale. It's aged in oak bourbon barrels. I'll have a lot of those drinks, you guys realize. It's good. I like it. It has that clean ale taste. It reminds you of those bourbon stouts, but not as heavy. But it's 10% ABV, so you gotta love that. And to make it even matters better, I'm celebrating our Super Bowl show by drinking it in a 36-ounce football mug. It's the shape of a football. Lindsay got it for me about a year ago.
Nice.
And I mean, I'm not even kidding.
One of those too.
This mug is Danny. You've seen this. It is NFL football size. I mean, this thing is huge. And
you could throw that thing for a touchdown. Like that.
I wouldn't want to throw that. I'd rather unless the end zone's in my stomach.
Sean Conway, if you would do me a favor after tonight's show, send me a picture of that glass. I'd like to see it. Hey, Danny, what's trending right now?
Yeah, guys, real quick, just today, the NBA announcing its all-star reserves in the Eastern Conference. Guards Bradley Beal, Victor Oladipo, who will be replaced because he's out for the rest of the season, Kyle Lowry, Ben Simmons, Chris Middleton, Blake Griffin, and Nikola Vucevic. Over in the West, Russell Westbrook, Damian Lillard, Klay Thompson, Anthony Davis, LaMarcus Aldridge, Karl Anthony Towns, and Nikola Jokic. And speaking of Anthony Davis, he was fined $50K this week for requesting a trade. The Pelican star looking for a new place to play. Elsewhere, the Dallas Mavericks acquiring a load of players for All-Star forward they acquired Kristaps Porzingis and 3 others from the New York Knicks. They sent away guard Dennis Smith Jr. and 2 future first-round picks. That package including Wesley Matthews and DeAndre Jordan, who both have buyout contracts for the Knicks this year. So Porzingis going to team up with Doncic and Mr. Dirk Nowitzki in his final year. And then one last note, guys, the most popular NFL team on Twitter are the New England Patriots with more than 5 million followers. 4.38 million followers. And Rob Gronkowski actually has the most followers on the team and in Super Bowl 53 with 2.96, more than Tom Brady, guys.
Yeah, that's what I would have thought.
Wow. That's crazy. I'm looking forward to this Super Bowl. I know a lot of people aren't. I think it'll be a good game. Like we said, I hope it's Tom Brady's last. So we'll be talking about that next week. Obviously, recapping the game and seeing where we'll be going from there. If any big announcements happen, like Rob Gronkowski retires, like Bovada's betting, or Tom Brady, maybe he announces a retirement. Who knows? Maybe the Rams will have an upset. That'll be interesting.
The thing about the Patriots, they've been in 9 Super Bowls in the Brady Belichick era. All of those, I believe, have finished as one-possession games, so they know how to give us an entertaining game. So I think this is going to be an entertaining one, too.
Exactly. And like we said, Danny, you were frustrated. There hasn't been many moves with spring training, just 3 weeks away. Maybe we'll see some moves starting to happen. I'm hoping we can see where Machado or Harper land in the coming days. Also, we'll be kicking off our bracket next week. I cannot wait for this. There's been a lot of brainstorming, and I cannot wait to finally get this thing going.
Sounds fun.
And with the NBA trade deadline rapidly approaching, it'll be interesting to see what teams start making some moves to make themselves a contender for the rest of the season.
Sean Conway and Danny Valle, that sounds like a perfect formula already for next show. I'm just as excited as you gentlemen. It has been fun as we wrap up this week's Sportsaholic podcast. I want to say thanks to Jason James for his music contributions. Of course, to Sean Conway and Danny Valle for their valiant weekly efforts in producing the show. And, of course, finally to our listeners and supporters of the podcast. I am looking forward to next week, and until then, I'm Max Zucker. Alongside of me is Sean Conway and Danny Valle. You've been listening to the Sportsaholic Podcast.